Another day, another couple inches of snow. I have plowed more times this year, and it's not even the end of January, as I did probably the last 3 years combined. Now, we haven't got like one real big snow. They're just nuisance snows, 2 inches and 4 inches and 2 inches and 3 inches. It just won't quit this year. All right, we're gonna run over to neighbor Cliff's, hit his driveway real quick. I wasn't expecting any snow today. I didn't even put the plow on the front of the tractor, but the rear blade works fantastic right now. You can't hurt anything. Everything's frozen solid. You pretty much just drop it and go. Only way you're gonna screw anything up is if you do something real dumb. driveways plowed up. I'll tell you what, the tractor has become very useful. So after I got the mini skid, I wasn't sure if I'd be using this tractor very much. It turns out, especially with this winter, I'm using it quite a bit. I do all the plowing with this. A lot of people have mentioned I should put a plow on the Can-Am Defender, and that would work out really well. But these driveways are pretty rough, especially my sister's and my mom's. And I do a lot of plowing, and I think long-term, the tractor and the rear blade can handle that abuse a little bit better than the Can-Am. You know, if you had like a paved driveway, I would probably do that. It would be faster. But for what I do, I think this is the perfect fit. I wish I would have put the plow on first thing this morning, but once I got started, I was like, I'll be done in a couple hours anyway, so I just went with the rear blade. But it worked out really good. All right, just got back up to the house here. It's about 11:30 right now. It is inauguration day. You're going to see this video on Thursday. But I'm going to go inside, watch the inauguration on TV. I hope everything goes well and everybody is safe. And like I said the other day, I am cautiously optimistic. I am. All right, it is a chilly -10 this morning. It's about 8 o'clock. We're going to do a cold start on the Blue Roo here. -10. Even the dinger sounds cold. So, what do you do when it's 10 below and you want to get out of the house?
Go to breakfast at Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. We haven't been there in probably a couple months, huh?
It has been. Yeah, I have a gift card.
Nice. Christmas gift card?
Birthday.
Birthday. All right.
Okay.
We've been warming the car up for 15 minutes. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, so Melissa and I got back from breakfast. I just got in the Blue Roo here. I haven't plowed this out here once, but we're gonna head out to the food plot here where there are deer tracks. I don't know if it's a good idea. There are deer tracks everywhere, but I need to get the battery out of this trail camera, get it charged up. I'm gonna get a little bit more food for the deer we'll put out this afternoon. And but boy, that was a hot topic the other day. I published a video looking at some trail camera pictures from out here, and a lot of different opinions on feeding the deer. Okay, I mean a lot. First off, a lot of people said it is illegal to feed the deer in Pennsylvania, and I don't think that's the case. I looked into it as best that I could. You are not allowed to feed the deer 30 days prior to deer season or during deer season, even on your own property. So I think I'm okay there. If I'm not, I'll probably find out because someone will attempt to turn me in, I'm sure. But I think I'm okay with that. The other thing people were saying was you can't, it'll kill the deer if you feed them. I don't think that'll happen either. Around here, a lot of people feed the deer throughout the winter, on and off. Now, I do think in a winter like this, if you were to, you know, say you live on the edge of a national forest and you have 2 weeks of cold weather like this, and you take a dump truckload of corn out and dump it out for the deer, probably going to get the deer sick. That's just my opinion. But around here, like I said, they're kind of used to it. A lot of people feed the deer, and I don't think it hurts them one bit. I have never found maybe one deer that was dead that I could tell wasn't hit by a car, eaten by coyotes, wounded in archery season. But the herd here is pretty healthy, surprisingly, for how many deer there are for the size of habitat they have to live in. So a lot of things I do here on our property may not be what other people do in other parts of the country or other parts of the world, but I base all my decisions as best I can on common sense and my experiences that I have had living here. So in other words, people have fed the deer around here for as long as I can remember. It appears to help them. And, you know, like today, I'm going to come out here. It was just a couple days ago. I put 50 pounds of food out. They're in here nonstop. So here we are like 4 days later, put a little bit more out. I think it helps them get through the winter. It's going to be real cold again for the next couple days, and it warms up just a little bit, but there's just not a lot of food here for them. Just not like there used to be. And there's a lot of deer. There are. So whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, like I said, I base my opinion on my experiences here, where we live, and common sense. So you got that. All right, so I got my battery out of the trail camera. We'll go back and charge that up and then go pick up some feed. Then later on today, we'll come out here, get everything running again. And then first thing in the morning, we'll see what comes in here overnight. But I want to read something to you. I was talking about laws and trying to figure things out. I asked ChatGPT, and I've heard this before. Do Americans unknowingly break laws every day? And there are a lot of studies out there on this, but it says yes, studies suggest that the average American unknowingly breaks several laws daily due to the sheer number of complex, vague, and obscure legal regulations. One of the most well-known claims comes from the civil liberties lawyer Harvey Silverglate, who estimates in his book 3 Felonies a Day that professionals in particular unknowingly commit about 3 federal crimes each day due to the broad interpretation of laws and regulations. This over-criminalization extends to minor infractions like using unsecured Wi-Fi, improperly disposing of items, or carrying out activities that violate little-known ordinances. These findings highlight how the abundance of over 4,500 federal laws and approximately 300,000 regulations make it nearly impossible for individuals to fully comply with all legal requirements in their daily lives. That's what I've believed that for the longest time. There is so much out there. If they're going to get you, they're going to get you. You know what I mean? But I don't know. All right, let's see if we can get back to the house. We should be all right. I haven't plowed the road coming out here just because we don't use it much, and it's just perfect the way it is. It drains really well when it rains and all that, so I figured I'd just leave it alone, and this will all melt off at some point. Still looking forward to getting back to this, but can you imagine working on this on a day like today? I think it's up to 0 right now. Yeah, that's going to be really nice when it's done. I need to put some windows in it, like on the back side, maybe just a couple. Be a nice little spot during deer season to kind of, you know, just sit back in there. You can look down in those valleys behind it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Got one little hill here to get up, and then it should be smooth sailing, unless I slide over the hill up at the turn here. Before next winter, I'm going to get some really good diggers on this Subaru. These tires are okay, but they're just like an all season. And this thing goes anywhere. This is where you got to be careful though. But I have the road pitched this way just a little bit to divert water into that culvert. If it was pitched this way, that could be bad because you could go down over the hill here and up against a tree. All right, it is getting towards evening right now. I got my battery for the camera. It's actually not fully charged, but it should last a couple days. I need to get a few more of these or get set up with like a bigger battery and solar or something. I don't know. I get so many videos, plus it's so cold out, probably kind of hard on these. But I got a little bit of feed in the bucket of the tractor. We'll go out there, scrape a little spot off, put some feed out, and we'll see what comes in tonight, tomorrow morning. But it is just bone-chilling cold right now. I didn't even want to start the tractor. I waited till late afternoon, fired right up, but I don't even really like running anything in this weather. Days like this are the perfect reminder for something that I already know, and that is when the weather is good and the weather is nice, you should be outside doing whatever you can do, because when it's like this, you can't do anything. Although we did have a productive day. We were bagging and boxing up some more fire starter, which will be available this coming Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll send a reminder out in the newsletter, and then I will remind everybody in Sunday morning's video. But this Saturday, 6 p.m., the fire starter will be back on. It's funny how that works, because we sold a whole bunch a couple weeks ago, and then you don't hear anything from anyone for a week or two, and every day we get 10 or 15 emails asking when it's going to be back on. So to answer your question, this Saturday. I brought my heat gun with me. I don't think I'll need it this time. We'll see. I think we're good. I just noticed there's actually, not really. There's a little bit of stuff left here, but you can see the deer tracks. They've been coming in every once in a while to check it. We'll scrape some of this off right here and just sprinkle it out over a big area. Kind of like spreading stone, but different. So I was thinking of something. I think I figured something out. You know, I was talking about how Americans every day break laws that they don't even know that they broke, you know? Well, I was trying to figure out why Joe Biden felt it necessary to pardon his entire family and a bunch of other people that have not been accused of any crimes. And then it dawned on me, with nobody knowing if you really break a law, you know, Jill Biden may have disposed of a battery improperly, or Hunter Biden may have been putting some corn out for the wildlife when he wasn't allowed to. So Joe is just covering all his bases on his way out, I guess. Makes perfect sense. We're just doing kind of a light skim here on the way back. like grooming the trail instead of plowing. But anyway, I'll report back first thing in the morning, and we will see if anything came into the camera or not. I'm sure something will. All right, so I said I would report back first thing in the morning, and it is still 8 o'clock in the evening. I wasn't gone from out there for 45 minutes and the deer came in. I've been getting 60 or 70 videos so far. There's a group of 10 out there a little bit ago, but it's snowing pretty hard right now. You can hardly see anything from all the snowflakes flying back and forth in front of the camera. But like I said, I don't think it hurts anything doing what I'm doing. And I know a lot of the neighbors around here do the same thing. I wouldn't recommend, taking a dump truck load of corn out there, but I think a little feed here and there doesn't hurt a thing. And I also think I'm legal. But like I said, any one of us could be breaking a law at any given time. And we probably do. Probably doesn't matter unless someone decides that it does matter. That's when things go south. But anyway, before I wrap this up, once again, Fire Starter will be available this coming Saturday, 6 p.m. Sign up for our newsletter. Go to outdoorswiththemorgans.com. There will be a pop-up that comes up. Enter your email. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. What else? Messick's on February 1st. That's coming right up. Their open house. Melissa and I will be out there. That's a Saturday morning. If you're in the area and would like to stop by and say hi or go for a tour of Messick's facility, it's quite the place. So consider that. I think that's about it. Appreciate y'all being here. Catch you on the next one.